Welcome back to MotorMax, your trusted source for all things motorcycles. Today, we're diving into one of the most iconic names in the world of superbikes, the 2025 Yamaha YZF R1. This year, Yamaha has sharpened its flagship leader bike with a blend of subtle enhancements and technical precision, building on decades of racing pedigree and street dominance. Whether you're a track day enthusiast or just a die-hard fan of supersports, the 2025 R1 is here to remind us why it's one of the most revered motorcycles ever built. Design and aesthetics, evolution over revolution. The 2025 R1 doesn't reinvent its visual identity, but Yamaha has given it some thoughtful refinements that make it look even more aggressive and aerodynamic. The front fairing has been slightly reworked for improved airflow, and there's a new LED headlight setup that not only enhances visibility but gives the bike a sharper, more menacing look. New paint options and MotoGP-inspired graphics reflect its racing DNA. While the core silhouette remains familiar, every curve and line has a purpose: functional, fierce, and fast. Engine and performance, power meets precision. Underneath the fairings, the 2025 R1 still houses the legendary 998 cubic centimeters crossplane inline-4 engine, a power plant that draws heavily from Yamaha's MotoGP experience. The engine output remains close to the previous model's 200 horsepower mark, but refinements in ECU tuning and throttle response make the power delivery smoother and more linear. These updates translate to a bike that's more manageable at lower speeds while still packing an explosive punch at the top end. A revised intake system and improved exhaust flow also contribute to better mid-range torque, making the R1 more rideable both on the track and in real-world conditions. And of course, it's still €5 plus compliant, ensuring it meets the latest emissions standards without sacrificing performance. Electronics and rider aids, cutting-edge control. Where the 2025 R1 truly excels is in its electronic suite. Yamaha has doubled down on rider-focused technology, introducing an updated IMU that offers more precise readings for traction control, slide control, and wheelie control systems. The R1's 6-axis IMU now works in tighter harmony with the quick shifter and engine braking management system, delivering an even more refined riding experience. The launch control has also been tweaked, offering riders better traction and balance off the line, while the ride-by-wire system feels more responsive than ever. The TFT display remains crisp and intuitive, but with a cleaner layout and improved visibility in direct sunlight. New Bluetooth connectivity lets riders access their settings, logs, and even navigation via Yamaha's dedicated app. Chassis and handling, a track weapon with street sensibility. Yamaha hasn't tampered much with the R1's aluminum Delta box frame, and for good reason. The 2025 model retains its incredibly balanced chassis, but minor adjustments to the suspension setup, particularly the electronically controlled KYB forks and shock, improve cornering confidence and road compliance. These enhancements make the R1 feel planted during high-speed sweeps and more forgiving over rough surfaces. Braking remains top-notch thanks to the dual 320mm front discs with Brembo calipers and a refined ABS system that's now even less intrusive. Whether you're trail braking into a corner or hauling down from triple-digit speeds, the R1's braking performance inspires total confidence. Price and competition, premium but justified. The 2025 Yamaha R1 is priced slightly higher than last year's model, reflecting the incremental upgrades and technological advancements. It's still positioned competitively against rivals like the Kawasaki ZX-10R, Honda CBR 1000RRR, and the Ducati Panigale V4. While the R1 may not have the brute horsepower of the Ducati or the electronics wizardry of the BMW S1000RR, it offers a unique blend of performance, usability, and racing heritage that few others can match. For those who crave even more track-ready performance, Yamaha continues to offer the R1M, featuring carbon fiber bodywork, electronic Öhlins suspension, and enhanced telemetry capabilities, but that comes at a premium. Final thoughts: Yamaha's masterpiece refined. In many ways, the 2025 Yamaha R1 is the embodiment of Yamaha's racing spirit, a bike that's as comfortable setting lap records as it is carving up canyon roads. It's not a revolutionary redesign, but rather a methodical refinement of an already outstanding platform. For returning fans, it's a familiar machine sharpened to perfection. For newcomers, it's a thrilling introduction to the top tier of sport bike performance. If you're looking for a leader-class machine that offers raw excitement, cutting-edge technology, and a true MotoGP connection, the 2025 Yamaha R1 remains a top contender in the supersport segment. Thanks for tuning in to MotorMax. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more reviews, comparisons, and two-wheeled news. Ride safe, and we'll catch you in the next one. Chassis and handling, a track weapon with street sensibility. Yamaha hasn't tampered much with the R1's aluminum delta box frame, and for good reason. The 2025 model retains its incredibly balanced chassis,